salary is? Yeah! Good, I'm glad it was that loud. At least enough people. Did you ever hear that song, I Am Not My Hair? Some people, I am not my abs. You know what I mean? Like, I try to get nice speaking, and I'm like feeling it and emotional, and then I be like, anybody got questions? Can I see your abs? I'm like, hello, do you know who I am? Anyway, what's up, guys? So I'm coming, I have all these these coach meetings today, and I get into my, motivational speaking thing, and I'm like doing all this, and so I don't know I think it was Tanya that was giving me the rundown of the different coach meetings I have to go to. She said this one and this one and this one, and she said last is Jimmy, and I was like, yes, I'm so glad Jimmy. This room wasn't this packed, so I want to give a congratulations to the teams in here for building your business and to getting this many people here, and the fact that I would say probably 95 of you guys are percent of you are excited, because I know some of you are like, who he and why is he talking about? But whatever. I'm just kidding, I'm totally joking. So for you to build your business and to have more people, I think it's amazing, so congratulations, and congratulations to all of you who helped make that happen. That's amazing. All right, so we're gonna get to a Q&A. And Jimmy, don't ask me no boring questions.
No. I know exactly what I want to talk to you about.
It's like
No, so I'll fill them in just a little bit. So this past year, who's been, anybody at the Insanity Cert yesterday? Anybody just brand new Cert so far?
We went for,
killed them.
We went all the way in.
Yeah? Nice. So we've I was going to say we've launched the Insanity certification as a master trainer, I can say that. But it was a really cool experience that I got to go out to LA and I had to audition again for this man to be a master trainer. And he came in and did a presentation for us. Like, I thought I knew everything about it. I was like, I know Insanity, I know this thing, I know the culture. And you came in and you shared with us kind of the roots of where it was born. Do you mind sharing just a little bit of that story with them? Please?
I'm being silly. Okay. Like, what part? Thank you. Or just...
You knew the date?
Oh.
You knew, you took us through the day where kind of that seed was born.
Oh, that. Okay, I can do that.
Oh, watch it out.
Look, he asked for it. What? So just know, the date is March 6, 1992. Yo, Kev, man, this is the first day of track practice. This is like crazy, right? He's like, yeah, what do you think we're gonna do? I was like, I don't know, but I know can't nobody run faster than me, so it's all good, you know what I mean? But you really think we're gonna do good? You think we're gonna make the team? I was like, well, my brother's on the team, so I know I'll make the team, so I ain't gonna worry about that. And plus the coach saw me run before, but it's gonna be good. Cut back to 8 a.m. in homeroom class. Mind you, I was in 9th grade. The bell rang. It's like, oh my God, track practice today. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. Like, I don't know if I can do this. And I'm like, oh my God. Okay, nervous all day. Now I'm back in the locker room. I'm like, yeah, all right. Well, we play basketball. We do all this stuff. We're cool, whatever. All right, guys, let's go. Time to get out to the track. 1 mile run, let's go. Under 6.5 minutes. Kevin, did he really just say under 6.5 minutes? I'm gonna let these bitches have it. Boom, go. Around, you're doing it. Lap 1, lap 2, lap 3, lap 4. Oh my God, I'm so tired. Like, oh my God. All right, guys, that was just the warm up. What? Come on, we gotta go. Drill time.
Where is it?
Follow the upperclassmen. butt kick. This is about speed, turnover. Come on, let's go. This is how you're gonna get your speed up. High knees all the way down the football field. Kevin, that was such an amazing practice. All right, guys, you're gonna stretch. I'm like, yes. Woo! That was good. I know I made the team. I came in under 6.5 minutes. I'm good to go. Done stretching. Grab some water. All right, Kevin. Let's walk back to the locker room. You know, that was good. That was just the warm-up. What? Did he really just say that was just the warm-up? Line up on the track. We got 8 400s today. Even if it's your first time, they better be in under 70 seconds. That is where insanity was born.
Deeper, you know?
Like you have at this. Okay, so first of all, I want you to try to eliminate dig deeper and insanity in one box. Let's just talk about dig deeper and look at your shelf of workouts and like put dig deeper on all over the box or put bring it. I think Tony's thing is bring it, right? No. I really had to burp. No, I'm not being funny. I'm dead serious. Tony's my man. We took a picture and threw the deuces together. Anyway, so put that on every box. Now, visualize. Really, if you want to close your eyes and do this, visualize where all of your workouts are at home. Are they just sprawled all out? Are they neatly placed? Are they inside the cabinet? Where are your workouts? Now, visualize putting digging deep on that. Now, when I talk about digging deep, I always say in the middle of my classes, my live classes, at the point where you can't, let me just take something as simple as a plank hold. The minute where you can't, and you think you can't hold it anymore, the second you say, okay, I'm going to give up, I want you to try to hold it for 1 millisecond more. 1 millisecond more. That millisecond is one of the most profound moments over and over. One of the most profound moments you do in your life over and over and over again. And you can do that by looking at any type of fit test that you take in or even just a regular workout that you do, because if you do it and you commit to it, you get better and better and better when you look back, when you finish the program. And let's even eliminate your before and after pictures for a second. When you look at how you felt the first day and how you feel on day 60 or day 90 or day 365, if your goal was to work out for a year, the feeling that you have, while it meets the physical change, it is far more important. Because some people, not all, on the first day of the program walk around like this. And at the end, they walk around like this. Now, the thing is, the workout is only anywhere between, what's Tony's longest workout?
90 minutes yoga.
Anywhere between 5-minute abs for me, last minute abs, to Tony's 90-minute yoga workout. But that's only either 5 minutes to 90 minutes of your life. Each day is only up to 90 minutes of your life. So, if you put dig deeper or bring it or whatever your slogan is on your life, that is where you make the change. And that is what, but that's where this story and when I talked about the essence of insanity, that's where it came from, because I'm like, that moment, the defining moment of my life when I was mentally ready to walk back to the locker room and Coach Anderson said, that was just the warm-up. I had to make a quick decision. Do I want to be like, oh my God, I can't do this, stay, but half-ass it, or do I still want to give it everything I got? I want to give it everything I got. So I was like, I'm going to give it everything I got. I'm like, I don't even care. Plus my older brother was on the team, so I had to like, if you have an older brother, you have to be like, one day I'm going to beat you type thing. I don't know if you guys like watch tennis, but Venus and Serena, like they're like, but Serena's like my favorite because I can kind of relate to her because she was like the younger sister. And so anyway, I went through track and field, and it was amazing. And the meets that I was a 400 meter hurdler. I went undefeated for the last 2.5 years of my career. And then, this is the most fun moment. Not really, but I'm gonna say it anyway. This is the most fun moment. Okay, so you guys know there's a 4x400 meter relay. Some people do, some people don't. Anyway, if you watch the Olympics, the very last race of the Olympics is the 4x4, where each individual person runs one lap around the track and you pass the baton off. So the way it goes in track and field is the first person that runs is always the second fastest person. The second person that runs is the third fastest person. The third person that runs is the fourth fastest person. And the anchor leg, for most coaches' technique, is the fastest person. So the first time I got on a 4x400 meter relay, I was running first, the second fastest person, and who was running last? My brother. He was the anchor leg. So I'm like, look, it's 11th grade, my brother's only 1 year. We are literally 1 year and 2 weeks apart, that's it. I'm like, it's 11th grade. I'm like, before this season's up, I'm going to be that anchor leg. So one day it was like, okay, here's the lineup. Ennis is running first, that's my brother's name. Ennis is running first, and I'm like, and I immediately think like, rats, I'm not in the race, because if my brother's running first, if he's the second fastest and someone on the team has done something to make the coach be like, okay, we're gonna move Ennis second. Then he was like, Kevin second, and then blah, blah, blah. And the last person, Shaun, and I was like, I looked at my brother, I was like, yeah, bitch.
Competition.
Look, I mean, what? No, I mean, actually, he was actually happy for me because I wanted to run track. Because of him, I would leave my 8th grade junior high to actually go run track, just to actually see him run and see what he does, because you always want to do what your big brother does. But anyway, and I say that to say, like, everything I do in my life is, like, I try to push myself beyond what I already did. So I'm going to filter the T25.
Good, because that's where I was going to go.
I know you were. Trust the DJ. So everybody wants to talk about T25, and everybody's like, oh my God, T25, and the shirt looks good on you. Say, but not everybody can wear yellow for work, mama, get it. So everybody wants to know about T25. The first and foremost, you cannot compare it to insanity. So stop right now in your tracks. Insanity is for the person who wants a challenge, for somebody who's like, I want to die, I'm sick of for someone who's sick of like the excuses, like you can't just drink something and you can't just take a pill to lose weight, and they've tried all these things, and I'm like, I don't care what you try, insanity is a challenge. I want you to do it because you are fighting against yourself, and you are, I gotta tell this story.
It's your time.
Oh, I thought that clock was moving. I don't know how much time I got, but I'm gonna keep talking. So let me just tell y'all. I don't know if I ever told this story in here, but I'm about to, whatever. So I'm doing my test group in New York City. The test group for insanity. It's about in the same room that you were in, John. In the same room that you did hip hop ads in. But anyway, so I think our test group is in maybe like 2 weeks or maybe 2.5 weeks, maybe almost 3 weeks into the workout. And I get a call from, I don't know if it was Carl or someone was like, there's a coach in New York who wants to come to your class and he wants to try it out and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, that's all I need is, because when I'm doing a test group, like I'm 100% focused and committed on trying to get these people results. And I'm like, you want to bring somebody else in that's like more energy? Just to come watch? I'm like, hello, if they coming in, they got to do it, right? So here comes Jimmy. Walking in class with his P90X shirt on. And that's when I said, I'm not gonna let this bitch have it. Right? So here's Jimmy, comes in class. I mean, you know, I'm cool. I'm really playing around. I'm cool. I'm like, what's up, man? You know, nice to meet you. You can shake my hand. I'm like, what's up, man? Nice to meet you. You know, the whole nine. And we did the warm-up. After the warm-up, you know when I give you 30 seconds, guess who's sitting by the door on the floor? Tired. Anyway, I told that story, number one, because it's funny. And number two, because that's insanity. It's like taking someone who was already working out and fit, or someone who needs something to push them beyond their fitness level, and I'm like, that's insanity. Dig deep. Go, 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 push, 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 fight, fight, fight. T25 is not that. I'm motivating you in the workout, but T25 is about a focused 25 minutes when you don't have time. Like, everything is about time. So for those 25 minutes, I'm 100% focused on you purely getting the result and you feeling the muscular work that you are supposed to feel in that particular exercise. So I just need to tell you guys, don't think like, oh my God, like it's like, you know, it's gonna be harder than insanity, because that's not the point. It's a different program. It's, number one, I created this program for Carl. Like, it was literally, didn't sleep at night because I'm like, he trusted me to do this. They were once again trying to go out and find another trainer, and I'm like, hello. But anyway, I could pick that bone with him later. But anyway, so, you know, he was like, you know, I want this, I want this, I want to wake up out of bed, I want to do the workout, I don't want to be too stressed, I want you, he's like, I want you to train me, you know, I know you can scream and yell, motivate, and give messages, but he's like, I want you to train me and I want the result. And that's what I did, and that's what it is. If you're a kind of person who loves to work out or doesn't love to work out or don't have time to work out, T25 is for you because it is short on time and you will get a workout and you will see results and you will stay focused and you will want to bring the nutrition aspect into play, and it's not overwhelming. Honestly, I created T25. The other reason I created T25 is because I want to bring in I want next year at Summit to be 50% people who never worked out before, who became coaches because they now have time to work out with T25. That's what I want. Because if you think about it, you are here, but think about how, I know, I'm coming. Oh, okay. Think about how many more people would be here if you told them they only need to work out 25 minutes a day and that helps enhance their life. And then they can tell somebody, and not because it's my program. No. Simply because from my soul, the reason why I do what I do is to get people to move and to do something. And I'll end with this, because you're going to find out more about T25 later. Me and Carl are going to have a discussion on stage. But I'll end with this. When I meet people in a restaurant and they say, oh my God, I watched your infomercial on television. And I'm like, they're like, I love you, I watched your infomercial on television. I'm like, did you do the workout? And they're like, no. I'm like, well, how do you love me? Because we didn't have time together yet. You know what I mean? But they say, I love what you do, blah, blah, blah. They say, I'm afraid. The challenge I give them, and now I no longer have to because I have T25, but the challenge I give them, and I've done this to probably about 10 or 15 people over the past year. What I want you to do this week is get out of bed, do 5 jumping jacks, and move on with your day. That's all I want you to do. Next week, email me, say you did it. Most of them say I did 10, or by the end of the week I ended up doing 50. I say, okay, this is your second week. I want you to do 10 jumping jacks, 5 push-ups on your knees. That's all I want you to do. By the end of the second week, they bought one of my programs. You want to know why? Because they then, number one, they see like, oh, I can do this. It's not too hard. You build them in slowly so that they have time to do it. It's not overwhelming. And most of those people buy like hip-hop passes. They're like, oh my God, you're crazy, and I love it, and so whatever. But the point of T25 is really to grab hold of you who are very busy, you know, moms and dads who are stay-at-home moms and dads who, you know, really focus on the kids. And when the kids leave the house, they're like, oh my God, I got an hour before I got to start running errands. And that 25 minutes can completely change their life. And so my goal is, my challenge to you is, now, I will say, if people don't like it, then put them on another program. Don't force my program on somebody who is like, well, I don't want to work out with a light-skinned black man. Like, I get it. But with an afro and T25 no less. But the point is, did I really just say that? Like, oh my God. Anyway, but the point is to go out, really, the point is to go out and try to motivate people for whatever program that you think they can connect with. The challenge that I give you is next year to bring one person with you. I didn't give anybody else this challenge today. I'm giving you this challenge for this team in this room. Like, I don't want y'all to be able to fit in this room next year. I want you to take something from this weekend that's going to propel you to push you throughout the year. Not what I'm saying. It could be a conversation you have with Jimmy, it could be a conversation you have with Tommy, it could be a conversation you have with the person next to you or someone you've never even met before. But let that propel you to next year and motivate you to be the best coach that you could possibly be. Because if I come back here next year, and I'm going to look at you as an individual now, and I say, raise your hand, how many people brought someone here with them that wasn't here last year, and you do it like, you have done your job. Now, if you tried and it didn't work, I get it, I understand it, but the other thing is trying to make sure that people are aware that health is a very important thing. It's the number one thing. My grandfather used to say, your body is your temple. So when you, if you look at the pyramids, and you going to, those emperors want to come back and look at the pyramid and see that still people are still there and still taking care of them. It's your temple. You need to take care of you first, and then you can bring people along so that you can understand what they're going to go through, and you will be more believable. So my challenge to you is, I don't care if it's T25, P90X, I think there's some other P90X stuff coming out, and I'm only, really quick, sidebar. So you know, Asylum has the T20, it's Asylum and P90X hybrid. So in the fall, I'm gonna do that. I've never done a P90X workout, but since this week, so anybody wanna join along? Because I'm gonna have questions. But anyway, you're not cheer for me. I'm kidding. Anyway, last but not least, really, I just challenge you to do the best you can. Take something away from this year's summit, whatever it is, or whoever you talk to, and let it propel you into next year, and set a goal for yourself, and I hope you achieve that goal, and I don't want to see you in this room again.
Give it up for Shaun!